What's up, YouTube? YugiohTube here, discussing the hottest current set that will be coming out in late March, early April. That's right, Ghosts of the Past. Stick with us. We're going to talk about the previews, the leaks, the potential, the demand, the prices that are skyrocketing. Will it stay that way? Will it go down? PSA grading these cards. Is it a good idea? The poll rates. So much more. Stay tuned, YugiohTube.
In a world full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, grading, selling, buying, one card game remains supreme. One man has the insights you need to know. Watch and subscribe now. YugiohTube.
What's up, YouTube? YugiohTube discussing the hottest set on the market. We have waited a long time for more details, and we have seen so many leaks. Ghosts from the past. Leaks online have showed Firewall Dragon, a Ghost Rare Blue Eyes alternative, Dark Magician Girl, uncensored alternate art, amazing if true, and of course the Blackluster Soldier and Ghost Rare. This would be a star-studded lineup. But if you're looking to invest in this set, there are things to watch out for, and just a word of warning to keep in mind, whether it be in singles or sealed product. Number one, this product is worth right now about 2 to 3 times MSRP. Original pre-orders came in at as low as $45.50 a box, went up to MSRP at $75. Now we're seeing about $150 a box, give or take, and they're selling out so fast, extremely, extremely fast. Here's what you have to worry about if you're looking to invest in this set. Number one, it doesn't come out for approximately 2.5 months. It was delayed over to April from the late March vicinity. Konami could look at this, take their forecast, and let's take our little paper and writing down our forecast and say, whoa, what's going on here? This comes out in 2 months, and the demand is about 10 times what we expected. All right, crank the presses. We have 2 months. Let's crank it up, get the factory going, and just basically print us free money. Okay? This doesn't come out for 2 to 3 months. Konami is definitely seeing the demand here, and they're saying, wow, we have full access to print to oblivion, in which case this product would be mass-produced, in which case if it's mass-produced, then yes, the demand is high, but if everyone gets it, and it's just one for you, one for you, one for my dog, one for my grandma, it's not going to be as hot as some people think, if that's the case. And what's more worrisome is that this demand didn't come as it came out. This demand is coming months beforehand, which gives them time, Konami, to adjust to that demand, the supply, and basically say, we're going to adjust. We have months to do it, and do it. Also, nobody is stopping Konami from, when this comes out, of blowing, it blows out the shelves. Everyone buys it. Konami just say, okay, we'll just keep printing. Print, 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 print. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Nobody knows. Think of it like Evolutions. Evolution was an awesome set in Pokemon, right? It was awesome. But then it was printed to oblivion until everyone got sick of it. Now, you're going to say, this is skyrocketed since, which is the case, right? It is the case. But that's because we had this whole base set resurgence, which drew nostalgia and new people into it, and all of a sudden, Evolution skyrocketed. I can't see that with Yu-Gi-Oh, obviously. That was a whole unique type of situation. Okay, but nonetheless, it could get printed to oblivion. People after years could get sick of it. We don't know. This is a first edition run. How long will the first edition run be? Will it be the initial wave, and then it goes to unlimited? If that's the case, people invest in the first edition to the moon, folks. To the moon. If it's not the case, and it's one of those situations where first edition is continually being printed for years, that's a problem. That's a huge problem. Also keep in mind, Targets, Walmarts, big box retail stores, they will be likely getting this product. There's no confirmation of that, but we saw it with Maximum Gold. We saw it with some Gold Series sets. They did get them. Yes, it will fly off the shelves. I could see it being a situation where once it comes into Walmart, Target, the people buying the Pokemon who have no idea what Pokemon is, they'll look and say, oh, is this Yu-Gi-Oh any good? And they go and buy it and resell it because they see it on eBay selling for 3 times the price. That is definitely, unfortunately, a possibility. Okay, so that's another thing to keep an eye out for. The big box retail stores, though, will be getting lots of it in. I mean, you have to imagine. Again, I'm guessing here, and I'm estimating. But the fact that there's no cap, It's not like Konami saying, okay, after April, we're stopping printing. After the summer, we're stopping printing this. Nobody is telling Konami how much to print or how much not to print. So they have all the keys to dangle, or the carrot to dangle in front of us and say, we're going to print this until we can't print it anymore. We're going to utilize all our resources to print this baby and make so much money. Big concern there. Big concern. And the next concern would be, okay, if the Ghost Rares are true, right, and everything's good to go, what are the pull rates? And this is something that gets overlooked. Everyone says, oh my gosh, there's 5 tremendous Ghost Rares. If they're true, again, look at the leaks online. Go to Ghost Rare, Google Ghost Rare leaks, and you'll see those 5 amazing cards. What we do know for sure is the Dark Magician should be legit, and the Firewall Dragon should be legit, and Blue Eyes Alternative should be legit. That leaves the last 2, which we think is Blackluster, and of course the Uncensored Dark Magician, which is amazing. Amazing if true. Just the Dark Magician itself, first of all, would be an amazing, amazing addition. And the Blue Eyes Alternative. Now, the pull rates are very important. Extremely important. I cannot stress this. If the pull rates are like Gold Series 5 Haunted Mine, that is going to be a big issue. If there's 5 Ghost Rares in every box, right, 5 Ghost Rares in every box, then that dilutes the value of any Ghost Rare. Because what was the great thing about the Ghost Rares, aside from the tremendous artwork and tremendous foiling pattern, was that they were very rare. 1 in 288, 1 per case. That was a huge draw and a huge chase for people buying the Ghost Rares, right? So the speculation of if it's every pack, if there's 5 per box, whatever it might be, that would be very detrimental to the future value of this stuff, because then in essence it's Ghost Rares for everybody, which is cool, right? Everyone gets it, but then the value of them is just not there. The chase of it all is just not there. So that's something to definitely keep in mind as well. Also, looking at the leaked photos, it looks like the Ghost Rares are not in bad shape. They're actually in tremendous condition. We looked at the Rage of Ra or Rise of Ra set, and Ra was in horrific shape, scratched to oblivion. You look at the PSA pop reports, PSA 9 would be a huge success. There's a ton of 7s, a ton of 8s graded, no 10s yet. So if the Ghost Rares from Ghosts from the past are in the same quality as the Ra, I take that as a big win. Why? Because the odds of a 10 are so slim, or even a 9, to where I want to chase the 9s and 10s if I can. Right? It is unfortunate if you pull these cards straight from packs and they come out scratched and all that good stuff, then yeah, it's not as good. I think one of the 2 things has to happen for this to be a real big success. One, the pull rates have to be very tough. At least, I would say, what it was in Toon Chaos and Collector's Rares. 1 in 3 boxes, I think that's more than fair. If it's 1 per box, I get concerned, but it's okay. If it's multiple Ghosts per box, I think it's a disaster. If the cards are in great shape in addition to that happening, then it's even worse, because then everyone is going to have PSA 10 Ghost Rares, and the value of them just isn't going to be there, right? In which case, if the value isn't there in the set, then the box prices will just go down, because why would someone spend $200 a box when they could just get a Ghost Rare and 10 very easily, or everyone gets them from every pack? There is no incentive to even buy boxes at that point, right? If they're very rare, then yes, there is incentive. There's that chase to hit the home run, to win the lotto, per se. So ideally, in a perfect world, I would hope that they're 1 per 3 boxes, 1 per 4 boxes, something like that. 1 per case even would be tremendous, but I don't think they'll ever do that. If they're 1 per pack, if there's 5 per box, that's a big problem. And if that's the case, I hate to say it, but hopefully the quality of the cards are not Beckett 10 Black Label worthy, because then you lose any sort of chase in this set. Then everyone has it, right? Everyone has these cards, and there's just so many out there. Now, I will say, again, it would be different if the first edition printing is limited compared to the unlimited printing. That's a major thing to watch as well. If they start releasing unlimited after that, that would be a great thing. We look at Toon Chaos, probably one of the shortest printed sets I've ever seen. In addition to that, collector value, collector's rares, 1 in 3 boxes, multiple collector's rares in the set. It was a recipe for success, and it worked out very well. I remember most places, hobby shops, getting 1 case, maybe 2 cases at the most, and they were very, very heavy allocated to these shops, and they were very tough to get from the get-go. Toon Chaos was a super, super red-hot set, and as you can see now, look at it. $300 a box on eBay on the resale market. Very high demand set. I would not be shocked if the singles start going up on Toon Chaos. This set, in a lot of ways, reminds me of Gold Series, the original. Let's take a time capsule back to 2008, where the Crush Card Virus was released. It was a prize card. It was released as a reprint in Gold Series 1, the original Gold Series back in 08. And that was a super short print in the set where everyone was ripping up Gold Series trying to hit that Crush card. And it was a very, very tough pull. Not even one per case, I don't think. One per multiple cases. So extremely tough to get that Crush card. This is what this set reminds me of. This is what this set is essentially, the potential of this set is essentially that of Gold Series, the original. I remember when Gold Series came out, first premium product ever released by Konami, 5 boxes, or 5 packs per box, mini boxes. And that was a very interesting setup. It skyrocketed pre-orders, it skyrocketed when it came out, and it continued to be that way and never went down, believe it or not. And it was a very small print run. The print run is huge. The pull rates are huge. And the condition of the cards inside are huge. I'm all in. If the condition's good out of the pack and not like the raw, and I think that would appease a lot of people, myself included, I'm all in as long as the ghosts are rare. If they're not rare, if they're not hard to get, then the only other chase would be to get that PSA 10 or even PSA 9, right? And if everyone can get a PSA 9 or 10 out of the pack, that's a big issue. That's a huge issue. We don't know how much they're going to produce. So all of these things, major, major concerns. Let's talk about the potential positives. Well, obviously, the set itself, demand the set, if true, and the Dark Magician Girl art and everything is true, massive, massive potential. Biggest potential set I've seen in years and years and years. Toon Chaos would be the only thing that's been close to it in the last year, 2 years even. So it's huge potential. Major, major, major draw with this set. There's just so much good stuff. The meta players, I'm not a meta expert, but I think that there's some decent cards there as well. But it all stems from the collector and the rare cards. Konami's been doing a great job catering to the collectors. Whether it be prismatics, whether it be remote duel giveaways, prize cards, whether it be platinum, silver, blue eyes cards, whether it be whatever it might be. They've been doing a good job catering to the collectors. The demand for this set is through the roof. The potential for this set is through the roof. And it'll be interesting to see what happens in the next few months. How much they produced. Will they all be first edition? How long will this run happen? Will it be like Toon Chaos or a very limited run? We don't know. And I think those are major questions. What will the pull rates be? Will they be in good shape from the pack? Will the 5 rumored Ghost Rares be true, which I think they will be? We all don't know. So we'll have to see. What do you think? Ghost of the past or Ghost from the past? Leave a comment down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell button. Until next time, YugiohTube signing out.